How you doing, everyone? We're here today. Danny, Alex, myself from Fftv. What's going on, mate?
Yeah, all good, man. Welcome back. Oh, we're here.
Yeah, another fight fan roundup this week. You know, been a lot of cards on this week. Not a lot, but you know, I'm going back. There's 1,000 cards or something. Yeah, there's a couple cards this week. You want to remind us of them, Danny? Give us a rundown.
Yeah, we had a Showtime PBC card headlined by David Benavidez versus Ronald.
You would start off with that one, didn't
you? You already know. And then we had a great DAZN card. Eddie Hearn put on a masterful show. He had some bouts like Cecilia Breakhouse versus Jessica Mccaskill in a rematch. There was Juan Estrada versus Choclatito Gonzalez in a rematch also, which was back from 9 years ago now. In 2012 was their first bout. Yeah, that was some of the main ones. There was a surprise draw with Ray Ford. He got a draw with
Perez.
With Perez on the card. I thought that was a fair judgment, to be fair.
Yeah, a lot of people. Continue. So to cut you off, go on.
Now, go on.
No, a lot of people are saying Ford got robbed and he should have been the victor.
No, not from what I saw.
Well, I thought it should be either Ford or a draw. That's what I thought, but yeah.
Yeah, I thought I was happy with a draw. It weren't a robbery. I thought a draw because Perez was all over him at the beginning. He started getting tired, but he was still putting the pace up. And I think he got a deserved draw for a man who's on the B side of the card.
Yeah.
So he done all right. And there was an MTK Global show also on the Friday. So well done to the team over there. But the main cards was DAZN and PBC Showtime on Saturday.
Also, a fight on Eddie Hearn's card that I liked was Amo Williams versus the Mama's Boy. I thought that was a good fight. I like that little scrap.
Yeah. He came, what's his name? Mama's Boy. He came out with his mum in his corner, obviously. He come out repping his Barbados Bayesian colours. I was surprised.
Yeah.
He done well. And he went through the 8 rounds. He nearly got stopped a couple.
Yeah, repping his Bayesian colours.
Yeah, he was repping his Bayesian colours. He nearly got stopped on a couple of occasions. Big left hooks, legs wobbled, but he stayed on his feet and he got through the 8 rounds and he gave Amo some good work.
All right. Let's start with around. Obviously, Leon and Edwards as well fought as well in the UFC, didn't he?
Yeah, Leon Edwards. He fought in the UFC last night. He was on the way to a victory, but he caught the guy with an eye poke, and the opponent couldn't continue, so it was ruled a no contest, unfortunately. But they said that he's still in line for a shot at Kamaru Usman, the champion. Yeah,
the current welterweight champion, I believe. All right, let's start with your boy Benavidez, former WBC champion, super middleweight champion, undefeated, hasn't actually lost the belt via a loss, only lost it on the scales and lost it on when he had a ban, right? He's lost it twice.
Yeah, when he had a ban on from Class A narcotics.
Yeah. Yeah, a bit of but anyway, so he has actually been beaten. Tell us a bit about the opponent yesterday. He stopped him, didn't he?
Yes, Ronald Ellis. He'd only lost once on a decision, which could have gone either way. Ronald, he actually surprised me. He had very good punch variation, good speed, good foot movement, definitely knows his way around the ring. And he could definitely come again and give a lot of guys some big trouble and actually win some fights against some decent people.
All right. So, Benavidez, super middleweight division. He wants to see, like, the way he's talking, still young, relatively young. How old is he? 24, I believe, or
24. He just turned 24 in December.
Yeah. So Yeah, relatively long. Calling everyone's calling him out. He's calling everyone out. Seems like the be real bad blood between him and Caleb Plant.
Yep.
Obviously, Canelo's got 2 of the belts. Billy Joe's got 1. Caleb Plant's got the other. In this current landscape, where do you see Benavidez getting his next world title shot from?
Well, he says that he wants to earn his right to get his WBC title back, but in doing so, he would have to face Canelo, and that would be picking up 2 belts, or he could get a shot at Caleb Plant. But Caleb Plant seems to be waiting out for the Canelo date, so it seems Benavidez will have to wait in the queue a little bit for a Caleb Plant match, and I'm sure Golovkin is going to get his trilogy in there. So that could be September and December dates booked up. So David will have to wait until at least next year. So he said that in the meantime, if he can't get a big fight from Charlo in the meantime, then he's willing to fight Anthony Durrell, who's been complaining that he feels that he was winning the fight until he got a cut in their first fight. So that'll be very interesting to see. But I don't see Anthony going by his last.
I don't want to see that again, man.
Did you see his last performance?
Yeah, it was. I don't want to see that again, man. Cat or no cat, man.
Yeah.
He's got. Oh no, I don't. His last performance. Are you talking about against Benavidez or against the one he just had?
The one he just had where he got the draw.
Oh yeah, no. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, some people need to know when to call it, man. You know, like. But anyway, wait. You know, can't stop a man from making dollars.
Yeah.
So you know, if
Benavidez, too strong. Putting great combinations together. Everyone saw the speed on show, the power punches, the spiteful jab. He throws the most jabs out of any super middleweight. I still don't think he's quite ready for Canelo, even though he has the best chance of beating Canelo, but I still don't believe he'll beat him. But I do believe he'll beat Caleb Plant and Charlo, but he's still only 24, so he's got time on his side, really.
All right. Moving on. Who else fought last night? Who else did we say?
Cecilia Breakhouse and Jessica Mccaskill.
Yeah, let's go for that one. Yeah, obviously it's a rematch. Breakhouse has been the champion for several years, undisputed as well. Obviously, she lost in the first match. Obviously, she was talking about retirement and whatnot. She's a bit old. What, she's 39 now?
Yeah, 39.
Yeah, so you know, obviously she said losing the title made her hungry. Watching that performance last night, how did you see it going? Would you like to see her retire now, or do you think she can come again?
No, I think it's about time to call it a day now. She looked good. She pumped up her arms and stuff, come in great condition, but Jessica Mccaskill's not even young herself. She's 36, but is a lot fresher because she's had a lot less bouts. Yeah. So yeah, I think Breakhouse has had a great career. The first lady, she calls herself, great ambassador to the sport, great champion, big record, unbeaten. So yeah, she can hold her head up high over her achievements and just call it a day, really, and let Mccaskill go on to rematch Katie Taylor.
Mccaskill obviously lost to Katie Taylor. She wants the rematch. But what I was seeing yesterday was like she was just, there wasn't really a jab, a lot of loading up, throwing a lot of right hands, swinging, missing. Hopefully she was hoping like if she hit the target, just about okay. If not, she just go again. But there wasn't no methodical, you know, boxing, no using of the jab. It was just a straight, like, even I couldn't, you know, people say other fighters just come forward, but even when you're coming forward, you need to use your jab, a bit of head movement. Like, in my opinion, I think the rematch against Katie Taylor's a no-brainer. I think she'll get picked off again with the lack of no head movement and the lack of not using no jab. All she cares about is power punches. Would you agree there, my assessment?
Yes, I do. She wasn't. Yeah, it was just a lot of overhand shots, a lot of hooks. Not really too much of a game plan. Just boring in, a bit old school Sean Porterish, to be fair. When I look at it, yeah, I don't see her having any success from the first fight in the rematch with Katie Taylor, to be fair.
While we're on the subject for women, obviously last week, Christian Shields unified 2 divisions, or undisputed champion in 2 divisions. She calls herself the GOAT. It's between her and Katie Taylor, people say. In your personal opinion, who would you call the GOAT?
The pound for pound number 1 right now, I'd have to give it to Clarissa Shields based on achievements. 2-time undisputed champion in the 4 belt era. Only person to do that. The only person to do it in the 3 belt era was Evander Holyfield. He did it before. So yeah, based on achievements and 2-time Olympic gold medalist, and in only 11 fights. Yeah, I'll give her the pound for pound. But the GOAT title, I won't give her the greatest woman of all time, because there's still women like Anne Wolfe and Raikkonen who I would put above her.
Obviously, it's a fight that everyone wants to see. Savannah Marshall versus Christian Shields. Who do you see winning that?
It's a very tough fight, because Savannah Marshall hits very hard. I've seen her box in person, amateur and pro. She boxed one of the females from my club, my old club, the Lynn, and she stopped her. But Clarissa Shields does have great defense, great movement, and she's more on the hit and not get hit. She's not necessarily the biggest puncher, but she does try to load up too much. So I think sometimes when she connects, she's not connecting properly, but she has a lot of great movement, and it'll be very difficult for Savannah Marshall to be landing those big heavy hits on Clarissa. And Savannah Marshall, to be fair, she does look very powerful, but she's fought mostly females who have losing records when you check the records. So resume wise, Clarissa Shields is head and shoulders above Savannah at the moment.
All right, let's go to the main event of that card. Estrada versus Choclatito.
Yeah.
The second fight, I think it was 8 years on since they fought the first fight, I believe.
9, because it's 2012.
Yeah, so 9 years on since they fought the first fight. Obviously, you know, a bit of the scorecards were. What were the scorecards for that fight then?
It was 115, 113 for Choclatito. That's how I actually scored it. And there was 115, 113 for Estrada. And then there was a judge who did 117, 111. And consequently, he's been suspended by the WBA president, Gilberto Mendoza. Yeah, he suspended him for that scorecard. It's just been reported.
All right. Oh, controversial, must I say. Obviously, like you just said, you had Choclatito winning. Was that right?
Yeah, I had him winning by 2 rounds.
Obviously, would you like to see the third fight now? People.
Yeah, I think so. I think the third fight will be fair. It was a great fight. They threw over 2,500 punches. So,
a little prospect that was on that card as well was Ammo Williams. He fought, as we touched on earlier, he fought the Mama's boy. Yeah, he keeps calling out Anthony Fowler. That's the fight he wants next. How do you see that fight going?
Well, it's going to be a bit of a hard fight to make, because Ammo Williams is a middleweight and Anthony Fowler's a junior middleweight. So unless Fowler comes up, I don't really see that fight being made.
I've been hearing rumblings that Fowler's finding it a bit hard to make 154, because he does look like a big 154 in my personal opinion. So I don't know if he's planning to move up anytime soon. I know they've been having a lot of back and forth on the socials or whatnot, but I know Fowler wants to fight, so I'm guessing it will be at 160, because I don't think Ammo's going to come down. So I'm guessing it will be at 160. But if they do have the fight, whatever weight class it is, who do you see winning that?
I'm not too sure. I'll have to give a prediction a bit more closer to the time.
Obviously, in terms of experience, we'll give that to Fowler.
Yeah.
he's probably a bit more experienced. Obviously, would you say Fowler's probably a contender now, and not a prospect anymore, or do you still class him as a prospect?
He's a bit old for a prospect, but he's still not won the British title because he's still got to fight the likes of Sam.
Has he not won the British?
No, Ted Cheeseman. No, he hasn't.
Oh, okay. Because he's fight against
Fitzgerald.
That wasn't for the British, was it?
No.
Oh, I was in the building for that. That was the right fight. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Ted was champion still then.
All right, yeah, Ted. All right. Well, Eddie announced the cracker last night on the DAZN show. Demetrius Android versus Liam Williams. Anyone that's in the boxing game would know Liam Williams has been hunting this fight down for the longest. I don't know, but he definitely wants to smoke. He wants all the smoke. Southpaw versus Southpaw, I do believe, if I'm correct. You know, Liam Williams is a good boxer. A lot of people don't give Liam Williams a lot of any credit, but I think he's an all right boxer. Obviously, Android, everyone knows about Android. He can box. This is a fight I'm looking forward to. How do you see this one going?
Yeah, Liam Williams, he's a very aggressive fighter, very strong, good punch power. He's reinvented himself since he's gone over with Gary Lockett. And sorry, not Gary Lockett. He's up in Sheffield with Dominic Ingle. He's reinvented himself. And I see him giving Demetrius Andrade a very tough night. But I do see Andrade coming away with a points victory, but he will be in for a shock because I don't think because in America, Liam's profile's not really high. He's looking at him like he's an absolute nobody, but us over here, we know that Liam, he can go. Yeah. So Andrade's he could end up, if he does underestimate him too much, he could end up a cropper and getting turned over.
Do you think the lack of punch power by Android is going to hinder him in this fight?
No, because I think Andrade can actually punch a bit. He just doesn't know how to finish. Because if you notice, he can drop people, and then you're thinking, all right, he's going to take this guy out, and then he doesn't take him out. So it's like his lack of killer instinct is what will hinder him. But I don't think he'll be hurting Liam Williams. Williams has always shown a very sturdy chin, very tough guy. So he'll have to just use his boxing skills, really.
I got Williams in this one.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. I wouldn't write Williams off on this.
I got Williams. He's showing too much hunger for me, man.
You know what? I'm gonna go with Williams as well. You know, I'm gonna go with him.
He's showing too much hunger. He's showing too much hunger for me, and that's that fight is on April the 17th, ain't it?
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah. So if you ain't subscribed to the Zone, $199 bargain,
and that'll be in Miami.
Yeah. April the 17th, he said, didn't he?
Yeah.
All right. Next week, we've got a stellar card. We've got Lawrence Okolie fighting for his first ever world title, cruiserweight world title, WBO, I believe. Who's the Is it? I can't pronounce the guy's name. Glowacki. Is it Glowacki?
Yeah.
Who's the other? What's the big heavyweight's name?
From where?
From Poland. The big heavyweight, man. Glowacki. That's Glowacki, ain't it?
Oh, Kawanaki. Oh, you're talking about
yeah, that's him, innit?
Babyface.
Yeah, bald-headed guy, always fights in New York.
Yeah, Kawanaki, yeah.
And then this one's Glowacki.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he was in the Super 6, weren't he? Not Super 6, but he was boxing.
World Series, yeah.
So I'm getting confused with you know them old school tournaments, you know. They was with the Andre Wood, they only used to allow killers into, you know the one, not just to make the numbers up, you know them old school tournaments. But yeah, flipping what was I saying? Yeah, so obviously Lawrence Okolie fighting for his first world title. How do we see this going? Obviously he's got shocking power. He showed, good boxing IQ in his fights, hardly gets hit in my opinion. How do you see this fight going?
I see Lawrence taking Glowacki out in style in about 3 or 4 rounds. And I think that Lawrence Okolie, deep down in his heart, I know he'll be looking to get some vengeance back for Nigeria because of David, what's it, Adesanya last week losing to the Polish man in the in the light heavyweight match on the UFC card 257. So yeah, I see Lawrence Okolie doing the business next week for sure.
And there's nothing in your mind that's telling you it's no doubt in your mind it's going to be a knockout.
Yeah, because I've seen Glowacki get taken out before by Bradis, Marius Bradis.
Yeah, the Latvian.
In the World Series boxing. Yeah,
that's no issue. That'll be no issue for Okolie.
Yeah,
I just put the pussy in the spliff.
Good video, by the way.
I mean, it was decent still, but yeah, and his rapping skills are very good as well. But who else is on that card?
On the top of my head, I can't remember.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember as well. Let's look on the gram. I'm trying to, because I was thinking it was the Conor Ben, but Conor Ben's on his own card.
No, that's April.
His own card. Let's go, Lawrence. Please quickly. Matchroom. Okay, he's only posted, is it? Come on.
But also, whilst you're looking for that, another good win actually on the Zone show was that Sissoko,
the Senegalese fighter.
Yes, managed by 258 management.
Is he still managed by them?
Yeah, he's under them. Yeah. And he's trained by Virgil Hunter.
Virgil Hunter? Everyone's linking up with Virgil. I see Glowacki's linked up with Virgil as well now, isn't he?
Yeah, so he's gone over there. So another 258 fighter. So Anthony Joshua, he's looking after his brothers and that over in the
You got to do.
Yeah, no, it's good. Yeah, because someone like that, he's from France, originally from Senegal. If he come over here, he ain't gonna have no fan base. He can't sell tickets. So if he wasn't under 258 management, he'd end up on a small hall show like Miranda Carter or Mickey Elliott, and he'd be on having to go the journeyman route. But because he's got someone who's brought him in, he can actually fight the way he wants to fight, and he's doing good performances, as you saw last night. Okay,
your girl Ramala Ali's fighting as well.
Oh yeah, the Somalian girl?
Yeah, and she's on the 258 as well, isn't she?
Yeah. She's on that TV advert, so she's doing very well for herself.
And also, you forgot about Dion Juma versus Billen Smith.
Oh yes, Dion Juma for Billen Smith for the British cruiserweight title.
Vacant British, and Riappo just vacated and the Commonwealth title. That card's not too bad. Who have you got out of Juma and Billen Smith?
I've got Dion Juma. I know because Dion Juma, he beat him in the ABAs in the amateurs, even though it's only it's different format, but I still see him having the edge on that one and winning on points.
I'm gonna go Billen Smith in it.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Billen Smith. I know Dion Juma's your boy in that, but I'm gonna go Billen Smith only because you went Juma in it. I need to get a victory against you.
Okay. Yeah.
I got Billen though, but Joe Cordina's on the bill as well.
Okay.
Cameron as well. The girl, she's facing Hernandez, fighting her for the WBC World Super Lightweight title as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I believe that's the one that fought Natasha Jonas, right? The fight before.
That was who was that? Sorry. Who did you say fought Natasha?
Cameron. It weren't it?
No, it weren't.
It weren't Cameron. It weren't. No, it weren't Cameron. It weren't. Was it? It was.
No, it weren't Cameron.
Let's see.
It was the young. It was the young.
No, it was Terry Harper. Terry
Terry
Harper.
Harper. Yeah, because Cameron still ain't had the title shot. Yeah.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah.
It was Terry
Yeah.
Harper. So yeah, she's trying for a world title. So that card should be stellar. What else? Anything else we need to wrap up this week?
Yes, I want to give. It's sad news we had yesterday of the marvelous Marvin Hagler. So we definitely got to give pay some respects and homage to the marvelous Marvin Hagler, undisputed middleweight champion for 7 years straight, greatest middleweight of all time, part of the Fab Four in the great golden age era of 80s, fighting guys like Thomas Hearns, Sugar Ray Leonard, Roberto Duran, Mugabe. The list goes on, really. You guys just check him out for yourselves if you don't already know. I'm sure most of you guys do know about Marvin Hagler and the accomplishments he's done and who he's fought. The list speaks for itself. So rest in power, champ.
Our condolences from the Fight Fan TV family go out to him and his family, and all you can do is wish him a peaceful life and rest in peace. Sad to hear, but we are condolences, like I said, with his family. But yeah. On that note, anything else we need to wrap up this week?
No, I think that we've covered it.
Congratulate our followers. We've got to 1,000 followers on Instagram this week. So not this week. When was it? Last week? This week?
It might have been early this week. It might have been on Monday or something.
All the fans that's following the journey from here, we'd like to thank you guys. Appreciate that. And what else? Yeah, that's about it. And then just tune in next week for the next roundup. Might have a guest midweek. We'll let you guys know via the Instagram and Twitter. Where can they find us on the socials, Dan?
They can find us on Instagram at Fight Fan TV Live. They can obviously subscribe here on YouTube at Fight Fan TV Live. They can also follow us on Twitter at Fight Fan TV Live 1. Fight Fan TV Live #1, not ONE, just #1.
Yeah.
And also on Facebook at Fight Fan TV Live as well.
So we're accessible, we're easy to talk to. Anyone that wants to shout, reach us out. Anyone who wants to come on the show one week, give us a shout in the DMs or, via Facebook or email us. We're very outgoing, as they say. Ain't it, Dan?
Yeah, we're very accommodating. There's a new feature on the Insta platform as well, where it allows 4 people on, so that we might even do, a spring up and have a couple guests on. So feel free to jump in or holler us prior, and we'll get you on.
And also, I did say on the Instagram last week there will be another competition going. We do owe somebody, is it for the Dillian White pay-per-view?
Yes, Adrian Bowes.
Yeah, so we owe a free pay-per-view. We do pay out all our prizes on Fight Fan.
Yeah. Should we get in that? It's on the 27th of March. So yes, don't worry, Adrian, you'll be getting that pay-per-view.
Yeah, so another competition will be coming up, but when it's set up, we'll let you guys know on the Instagram, on the Twitter. Thank you very much for having us today, guys. Peace.